Good afternoon. Oh, well, that was a first. Hello, Sansa. Are you ready to escape? Come here, chick, chick, chick. Come here, chick, chick, chick. Why don't you? There you go. We have 6 chicks. These are all pullets, also known as females. We started with 8, and unfortunately 2 did not make it. And from what we've learned, that is common whenever you get day-old baby chicks. We have 3 Barred Rock, which is the black and white girls, and then Blondie, and then that one and the reddish one are Americanas. And like I said, they're about 4 weeks old. We're still keeping them in the brooder because they still don't have all their feathers, and they can get cold very easy. So whenever they get all their feathers and the lows are not in the 50s and 60s anymore, they will be able to go to the coop without a heating lamp. So we kind of have it rigged up right there in our garage. And this is just one of those troughs from Tractor Supply. And the bottom is pine wood shavings. This cardboard box, I had dirt in it from our yard just for them to scratch around and peck in it and find whatever critters they could find. But of course they scratched through it within a couple of hours. So I'll have to give them some fresh dirt later. This is their feeder, and as you can see, I have it elevated on bricks and a 2x4 because when they scratch inside the brooder, they get shavings all in there. So of course, I've been at work all day, but I'm going to take this feeder out and open it up, clean out all the wood shavings and poop if there's some in there, and then of course fill it up with more feed. I had put a little ball jar lid of chick grit in there, and of course they've already knocked it over. Of course, we've got a little dirt dauber wanting to fly in. And this is their water, and as you can see, I also have it elevated with a brick or a couple of bricks and some 2x4 to help prevent the wood shavings and dirt from getting slung in there, because you have to make sure that they have fresh water every day. So of course this morning I checked it and it was clean, but this afternoon when I got home there was wood shavings and dirt in it, so I kind of cleaned it out. And if you fill it up, like yesterday I filled it up, so today all I had to do was just kind of reach in there and clean out the shavings, kind of rinse it out with its own water inside of there. And either tonight or first thing in the morning, I'll clean this with just soap and water and then put fresh water in there. So these are our girls. Like I said, we are still working on the chicken run that is being built around the coop. We bought a coop from a man in a neighboring town from us, just because we knew that building one would be more of a job than what we were willing to do, to be quite honest. We have named our girls, and if they would be still, I could introduce you. So this Barred Rock, that's Merida. And then the Barred Rock with the black on its beak is Aria. And then the big girl is Sansa. And then the Blondie Americana is Ella, short for Cinderella. And then this reddish looking girl is Anastasia. And then her sister, the brown one with the speckled feathers, she is Drizella. So as you can tell, we like Disney and Game of Thrones by those names. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all our setup. I had that limb wedged in there so that they could kind of sit on it and perch, but they knocked it over, and I tried to wedge it back in and ended up breaking it, so I'm gonna have to find another stick to wedge in there. But they're a lot of fun and they're sweet. Ella is very sweet and cuddly. I actually found some more clover. This is just clover from the yard, and they just go crazy over it. So chick, 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 chick. And a good thing whenever you are raising chickens and you get them as babies, when you give them a little treat whenever they're of age and can eat more things than just starter feed, you want to use some sort of call. That way they recognize your voice, and that they recognize that call means they get a treat. So whenever they do get put out to the coop and the run, and if we do let them free range in our backyard, which we plan on doing whenever we're home, whenever I call them, whether I actually have a treat or not, they will come to me in case of a predator, or in case, we need to leave, or even at night whenever they need to lock up for the night, because they have to sleep in the coop at night. So, hey girl, I see you. But anyway, I've got to get this girl back in before she decides to fly off. So, that's our babies. I'll share more later. Y'all have a good day.